Hey guys, and welcome to the Working Money channel. So I saw this article on the Daily Hodl today. Ripple XRP has many use cases above and beyond the world of banking. And guys, we know this is a case through the Spring Initiative. We've heard about this, but it's kind of dropped off a lot of our radars as we've been focusing on XRapid, a possible integration with Swift. But guys, we have to think about the possibilities down the road. I'm going to read this article and then we're going to talk a little bit about it. Ripple is exploring new ways to broaden the adoption of XRP beyond the world of banking. At the pre-money crypto conference in San Francisco, Ripple's senior vice president of Spring, Ethan Beard, expanded on the company's efforts to grow the XRP ecosystem through Spring. With Spring, we're focused on the broader XRP ecosystem. Ripple as a company focuses on the Internet of Value, helping money move as easily as data. Our core business being helping banks move money, mainly across borders, and we've got real momentum there. At the same time, we think XRP and the XRP ledger has a lot of use cases above and beyond what's going on in the world of banking. And so guys, a lot of use cases above and beyond. This has fallen off our radar, again, because we're so focused on how XRP is going to change fintech right now. And that's where we're seeing our money in the near future. And this goes back to my video yesterday too of why XRP is a long hodl. Let's continue reading. And so with Spring, we're actually looking to identify, amplify, and help those projects take off and get off the board. So the company launched Spring in May with the mission to provide investments and grants to entrepreneurs that utilize the XRP token and the XRP ledger. As a major contributor to the XRP ledger codebase and large holder of XRP, we often hear from entrepreneurs and developers that they'd like to support in one way, shape, or form to help them with their XRP related projects. As one of the few blockchain companies with traction for a non-speculative use case, very important guys, non-speculative, we feel we're uniquely positioned to support entrepreneurs in a meaningful way. So guys, here's where it gives us a little bit of a hint as to what they are going to invest in. Ripple says it's focused on investments in identity, trade finance, gaming and virtual goods, provenance, real estate, insurance, and digital media, among other industries. So far, the company has announced a handful of the investments it has made through Spring, and that includes SB Projects, which is working to use XRP to improve artists' ability to monetize and manage their content. Very interesting. Coil, which allows web surfers to reward internet content creators by donating XRP. Omni, an on-demand storage marketplace integrating XRP as a currency. And Blockchain Capital, a crypto and blockchain venture capital firm that's also exploring new use cases for XRP. And so guys, what does this hint at? I mean, it doesn't look like much on the surface, but if you think about it, let's talk about Coil for a second, because we know about Coil and we've heard a lot about this with regards to our specific YouTube channels, XRP related channels. Now, this is going to allow web surfers to reward internet content creators by donating XRP. Now, so as a YouTube creator that talks a lot about XRP, I get it. I would like to get donated in XRP. Same with the XRP tip bot, because I know that building my XRP position is only going to be more positive down the road. But why would any other content creator who, maybe does makeup tutorials or who drives monster trucks and films that, or, any of these other people who are not related to XRP, why the heck would they want to have donations in XRP unless XRP was going to be integrated in a meaningful way in our financial future? Just think about that for a second. You don't have to answer all at once. I don't think that Coil is only creating a system meant for YouTubers that specifically talk about XRP. So just think about that. There's millions of dollars being poured into these ventures. So if Coil is creating this kind of a system where content creators can donate XRP, I think these people are forecasting that XRP is going to be used in a meaningful way. And I'm not saying one world currency, guys. I'm just saying a meaningful way down the road. Same with this SB Projects, which is working to use XRP to improve artists' ability to monetize and manage their content. Well, think about it. There's artists all around the world that want to monetize content. And if you can use XRP as that kind of bridge currency or kind of an intermediary, I think that there is the idea, the forecast that XRP will become ubiquitous around the world. And so using XRP as that kind of world currency is a bad word, but the standard, the kind of currency that everybody around the world can use in order to transact in, because it's quick and easy. And then whenever you want to convert your XRP back to your dollars, you can. But then this article spurred me on, guys, because then I thought about the price of XRP. And, we talk about it with regards to fintechs in the world of banking. And, our predictions and, the amounts that we're coming up with really only has to do with how we see the banking system unfolding and using XRP down the road. And I don't know if you guys remember this article from a few weeks ago where Brad Garlinghouse publicly stated on the price of XRP digital assets in general, he stated that predicting the price of them is a fool's errand and that there's absolutely no way you can accurately predict the price. And it got me thinking that maybe he's thinking that because the possibilities for XRP are so vast. We're only thinking of it in such a small term, which to us is a really, really big prospect here with the fintech and the banks. But I think maybe Brad is using some of his coded language that he loves using, explaining that it is a fool's errand because it could get a lot bigger than even we think it can get. One last item, guys, I wanted to put out here, and I can't find the tweet, but I found these blog posts from the XRP chat from back in December 2017, and I remember David Schwartz saying this as well, and so I had to find the quote, but I couldn't find the quote. So what I did find instead was somebody who mentioned it here, as Joel Katz once said, and if you guys don't know, Joel Katz is David Schwartz's Twitter handle. With regards to how big XRP can get, he says, it all depends on how big you want to dream. So guys, I think that fintech and the world of banking is maybe only the beginning. We knew Ripple was funding spring projects, and we knew other projects were coming down the pipe. But now this question's rattling around my brain. How big can XRP really get? But I want to hear what you guys think. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video if you like the content I'm providing. I always love hearing your comments. See you in the next one, guys.